Kessler, the cunning mastermind behind the entire Infamous series, was actually kind of an idiot. And I'm going to explain why.
Stupid.
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid.
So Kessler is Cole, who came from the future to whoop his past self for no reason other than that would be funny, and it's high test. I lied. He actually had multiple reasons for doing that. He wanted Cole to be strong enough physically and mentally to fight the apocalypse that Kessler ran from like an idiot. The game even outright tells us that there was a point where Kessler was powerful enough to fight the beast and win while it was still forming. Why didn't he just do that? He was too scared? Okay, so he ran with his family instead. Why did they live in a goddamn millennial burger joint, bro? Eventually, he ran out of places to run with them and they died somehow. Did he take them to fight the beast? Why would he do that?
You stupid.
Okay, so his family dies and the beast destroys the earth and the moon. Fucking hell, how did he do that? Did he throw a really big fireball at it?
3 days later.
Well, that doesn't matter, because Kessler gains the power to go back in time once, somehow. Maybe it was like a First Son's technology, they do not say. So he can go back in time. Why doesn't he just go back to when the beast was first forming and just kill him? Because that would make him a spawn camper, and no one likes spawn campers. Okay, so... Okay, so the second best time to go back is like a century or maybe 2 and find the secret organization that gave him his powers in the first place. That would be the First Sons. Find the leader, Richard Tate, and whoop him and declare yourself the new king.
Yes, king.
There's a problem. Richard has a son who he has chosen to be the heir of the First Sons after he dies. But there's an easy solution. Whoop him too. After dealing with this 16th century monarch bullshit, Kessler became the leader and commander of the First Sons, who are kind of like the Illuminati, or the
Patriots. The Patriots. The Patriots. I'm going to go in my pants. Nobody's looking, right? The
Patriots. So for the next century, he tells them to hurry the fuck up on a secret project known as the Ray Sphere, which is basically a nuclear basketball that can give someone superpowers. Keyword, nuclear. It's a nuke. It blows up and thousands of people die. Be aware that every future installment in this series will establish a much easier method for a conduit to awaken their powers. And then the literal third game, Second Son, they just went up and, I don't know, dude, it just kind of happens. That's cool. Anyway, Kessler would dedicate the rest of his life and most of the research and resources of this centuries-old shadow government to making sure this one guy's life was absolutely terrible, hilarious, and high test. I don't think Kessler does anything dumb when the actual game starts. At one point, he introduces himself to Cole just to show a vision of the future, which he doesn't really need to do that. But Cole forgets this, like, immediately after. So, we're just gonna go to the final boss, where Kessler somehow manages to get whooped by a version of himself with less powers and centuries worth of less experience. That is beyond me. So Kessler dies. But before he dies, he gives Cole the vision of the truth that they're actually the same guy, and that the beast is coming, and the whole plot of the game, basically. So, yeah, Kessler's dead. Which means I kind of have to end the video now. He can't do any more dumb things, and the second game isn't gonna retroactively make him even dumber, right?
The beast!
Sorry, what do you mean John is the beast? John Kessler's underling, his goon, was the beast? And he became the beast through the ray sphere that Kessler had made and built his entire plan around. Okay, well surely he couldn't have known that, right? Like,
I was carrying the ray sphere out of the lab. Kessler stopped me. It was strange. He said that I had an important destiny, that I'd accomplish great things.
I used to be a skeptic, but many of his predictions actually do come true.
I don't know. The way he looked at me made me want him to be wrong.
How the fuck you know this?
he knew.
How? Hold on, bro. How? How you? I'm saying.
I'm not a super villain with time travel powers, so I'm not sure how this will work. But my idea would be to flush all the ray sphere research down the toilet and flush it. And then hunt down and kill everyone who has ties to the First Sons. Richard Tate has to go. Get Alden too for good measure. You'll probably get them together. John, Sasha, Wolf, the TV jacker, I don't like him either, so he can die too. Everyone has to go. And then use the actual ray sphere as a basketball and then become Prime LeBron. That's what I would do. It's probably easier than all this shit. Oh yeah, I haven't even mentioned the RFI yet. So it's basically like an evil ray sphere. Instead of creating conduits, it kills them. It kills all of them across the entire planet. Except not really, because retcons. It can only be activated by a conduit who has absorbed 7 blast cores. That's what Kessler was preparing Cole for in Infamous 1 for the entire game. Was there any reason it had to be Cole, though? Couldn't someone like Delson do that? Or why not Kessler himself?
My God, you're just the same.
Same as who?
Kessler.
I guess it had to be Cole, because he's the only one powerful enough because of what he went through in Infamous 1, I guess. Oh, how'd that go, by the way?